Northeastern get in here, and UMass Dartmouth, because I know E-Man does a lot of work in UMass Dartmouth. Also sponsored by 1UP Games, so support 1UP Melee every Wednesday over in Plainville. But I think we're getting into it. So I've commented a good amount of E-Man sets. There's someone who I think can eventually be PR'd, someone I think probably might be contender for the next Arcadian, if you want my honest opinion. Where Shmeeli, you know, getting PR and really just trying to like grind stuff out. I know he'll be going to Collision, so trying to get a lot of grinding and a lot of practicing before he heads to Jersey for a big tournament, be a represent the region. So I'm kind of curious how this is going to go. And so, you know, what like the ceiling is for E-Man trying to like put his name in there at least for the future.
Yeah, I feel like these are both players that have like been around for a little bit in New England, but are really finding their stride like over the last year or two.
Exactly. Because I remember like when NGP was back, I heard you guys say a couple times for like a bunch of net play tournaments. I know people mostly refer to as the net play Falco, I feel like. But I think ever since then, you know, consistently going to NGP, going to Northeastern stuff, going to Boston tournaments like Scone Fest and stuff like that. Just showed like, you know, hey, I'm not just that, you know, I can get PR. I think he also got like top 5 at the Spartan we did last month. He did very well at that too. So
Shmeeli's pretty good.
yeah, very good. Also not going to discount Electroman either. So
yeah, I mean, true. It's I don't know like the record with these two, but I would imagine, especially, I don't know about practice for E-Man, but Shmeeli plays with a whole bunch of Foxes.
a whole bunch of them at NGP, and like I said, all his college tournaments around Northeastern.
Yeah.
Definitely has practice for people like Hex Show, for example, another Northeastern player, I believe. So getting practice from at least them and other people, you know, they probably run into you on like online stuff as well. But you know, E-Man going from UMass Dartmouth, also from 1UP, which before he was a Rye guy, a Falco player, went to 1UP a lot. That was from his main practice, but he's back in Indiana now. Someone he probably got Falco practice from. And probably, you know, these two have probably played a lot in the past. You know, I can't think of the second off the top of my head, but it's all good.
Back to Indiana. My condolences.
Yeah, about to say. I didn't know he was from Indiana until I think it was either Blue or somebody else told me. I'm like, oh shit. I know he was from Rhode Island originally. He was going a lot of 1UP stuff. And like, or he was a first year invitation. That's when I met him. So he was around, but I remember he learned about that during like an online tournament I was commentating.
Yeah, no, I never met him, but I've seen a little bit. Damn good at the game.
Yeah, very, very good. I think my memory I remember most is Gigahog last June. I think him and Cup of Water, I remember their team name was Mobius back in theaters. And they ended up winning over Doc Lob and Drew and G in doubles. So they were playing really well that day.
Wow. Oh, I liked, yeah, Shmeeli's like trying to cover multiple things on this recovery, but E-Man's recoveries are just so good.
They're very good.
Like, Shmeeli's ready for the immediate side B, trying to cover low, but E-Man's just ready.
He's just ready for it. He's like big condition, that kind of positioning too. Especially like Fox Hug can mix up angles all the time, and also we know the stories about that. Just trying to be able to express that too. Yeah, has the side B, but just grab the ledge. That's the classic thing. I always feel like I've been so bad at covering Falco's side B recently. I just hold the ledge. You can do it. They're gonna do it. I was playing what was his name? Northeastern Falco player. Phil D. Beverage. Yeah, I played him for like an hour earlier, and I was like, okay, he's gonna side the ledge. I was just ready for it. Those are fun games. I know he played on Box, so like, oh shit. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, Phil's real good.
He's really good.
That was an interesting forward throw. I don't know if that was on purpose. But
Yeah, because sometimes they just get knocked down and kind of leads like back to an exchange. I like the laser on the side B, at least kind of stunned E-Man for a second. Oh, weak back air. I thought he might fall, but down air, but doesn't quite find it. Gets the ledge dash back on stage. This is a pivotal game 1.
Oh,
he's off stage.
That's
oh,
scary.
So close to threading the needle.
Oh, that's just genius.
That's very good. Because like, did they like fake laser and then just down smash by the ledge?
What?
Did the laser come out, or was it like a fake laser and then?
No, I think the laser still hit.
Okay, I was wondering what happened. I saw the down smash happen. Okay, yeah, you got stunted. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know what I'm saying.
I think it was I don't know exactly how that worked, but it was the laser hit into the down smash.
Yeah, because he's stunted. If he doesn't SDI that, that's usually just a free down smash.
I love how this stage has become like the Fox counter pick. I feel like for a long time it wasn't, and
It's in the Falco stage for a long time.
yeah.
And even like some characters, I know like some Peach players would like to go here. Other characters don't mind going here. It's just like but it's just like developing such like a Fox favorite thing. But in this kind of matchup where it's like whoever gets a knockdown will just get a lot of percent typically. It's like it's just gonna get accelerated because you go from Dreamland to this stage, it's just the polar opposites.
Yeah.
Ooh, opposite taking that to the ledge. Dude, that's really good defense. And it turns it around too and gets the first stock.
Yeah, Shmeeli did a good amount of damage though there at the end of that stock to kind of bring it back. I feel like there's been a lot of like attempted tech chases that have kind of ended with the opponent spot dodging and then it's just back to neutral.
Yeah.
I feel like we've seen a good amount of that.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing like it's mostly just like get a couple hits and then reset. But E-Man just keeping Shmeeli on a corner, not really allowing him to get back though. Finally gets back, but that's like a good amount of percent on Falco though, like a good hit or a knockdown, and then I thought before going off stage. But now it's kind of Shmeeli's turn to do the same to E-Man. It was just a roll reversal. Up tilt, I kind of like the weight on the plat. No sure follow up though. Oh, okay. Bit of wacky melee right there.
No, what are you doing? I understand the desire, but
I know you want to go for it,
it's
brother.
risky.
Yeah. Now they both at low percent. Oh, almost got the shine of it. Still gets that one for the knockdown right there.
Oh yeah, that should at least be some damage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, wanted to wait it out.
Yeah, I like the idea of the up air there. Just you got a short hop.
I like Shmeeli using the full hop to kind of like, take more time, be more patient with these approaches, and then come down. And, oh, it's like it's clipped by the side B, just or something I thought would go E-Man's way. No, Shmeeli just kind of keeping this up with the defense. Liking the full hop usage, liking kind of catching E-Man off guard. Doesn't fall for it that time, though. Gets it out smash, though. All right. I stock again. Want to see if E-Man can at least even the score. Oh, gets stuck in his movement. Yeah, I got stuck in his movement. Laser. Oh,
that should be it.
Randall, though? No! And just missed
dang.
it. I thought with slightest angle he could land on Randall and then grab ledge and get on. But no, I like how Shmeeli also just didn't go out there to hit him because I think he was like he's probably gonna miss Randall. So I like the awareness and confidence that he's not gonna land on Randall. So just hold the ledge in case.
Yeah, I would also be too scared if I was in that situation. I'm just staying at the stage, and I'm down airing if I see Fox get close.
Yeah, it's like okay, wait, I might just get burned, or like I might just whiff the down air entirely.
I've lost too many sets to Foxes to mess with that.
Yeah, you try to float down and hit them with like a back air or a forward air or an air, but you just whiff entirely and you just get burned.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a shitty feeling. I've been there too, where like I try to go out and get like a aerial. What happens to me recently is that I'll get a reverse aerial, so they just go back on stage and I'm like, I should not have done that then. now the game's going to extend for a while. What are you doing?
You're just looking for more melee.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. So I want to play a little bit more, get like more of this pressure, like that sweaty, like, oh, okay, what's going to happen in the local in the situation?
Yeah, exactly. You're going for sweaty gamer time.
Yeah, there's plenty of sweaty gamers here right now.
Oh, yeah.
We're seeing esports jerseys in the camera with the one-up one. I got people like sitting in the venue. People are being very like moving around a lot when they're playing too.
Yeah.
She has got the gamer posture going on too. So it's like leaning forward, like the polar opposite of like the regular posture. So people will adopt.
I was actually talking about this before, because you're mentioning like the gamer pose and like just the general vibes of people. I feel like I see Shmeeli here in that sweater, dressing for business. Here,
Yeah,
right.
Business casual.
This is. I've come here not just to look good in game. I've come here to look good out of game as well, and put that image in your head.
Yeah, like I can be gremlin mode, but I'm gonna look good doing it basically.
Exactly.
It's like a Men's Warehouse type beat. It's like you're gonna like the way you look when like you're slumped forward like that. Like I think of that. I also think of Nick Envy from the Yard. He has that same exact posture that Shmeeli's doing when he plays. I think he goes even further in. So it's like, but they all look good doing it. So.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Right to that. I don't know if you saw Freddy's tweet where he's like, so many Smashes don't have no drip except if your name is like Ted Greed and somebody else, and I'm like, sheesh. And that was a whole thread I got to start talking about. I think it's either like a stream or a material that's gonna rate people's drips. I know Justice also did that with like top players recently. I know he put Ghidorah in the bottom of the list, which was kind of funny.
I believe that.
Yeah.
It's